Languages are more than a means of communication. They're the vessels that carry our collective history, traditions, and culture. Across continents, a handful of ancient languages have endured the test of time, adapting to modern societies while maintaining deep roots in ancient civilizations. These languages serve as living connections to our past, giving us insight into the worldviews of our ancestors and bridging generations. Let's embark on a journey through time to explore some of the oldest languages that are still spoken today, uncovering their fascinating origins, cultural significance, and resilience. 1. Tamil, India's ancient treasure. Tamil is widely recognized as one of the world's oldest surviving languages, with written records dating back over 2,000 years. Originating in the Tamil Nadu region of India, Tamil is a classical language deeply embedded in ancient literature, music, and philosophy. Remarkably, Tamil has not only survived but flourished, with over 75 million speakers today, and is an official language in India, Sri Lanka, and Singapore. A real-life example of Tamil's influence is evident in the epic Sangam literature, a collection of poems from the 3rd century BC. These works express themes of love, war, and spirituality that are still relevant to Tamil speakers today. The resilience of Tamil is not just a point of cultural pride, but a unifying force across the Tamil diaspora worldwide, connecting generations through shared language and literature. The annual Tamil New Year celebrations, which involve traditional rituals, poetry recitations, and music, are a testament to the language's enduring role in preserving a rich heritage. 2. Hebrew, from ancient text to modern Israel. Hebrew's journey is a unique tale of revival and resilience. Originally a biblical language, Hebrew dates back over 3,000 years and was spoken by ancient Israelites. After the destruction of the Second Temple in 70 CE, Hebrew ceased to be a spoken language, surviving primarily as a liturgical language for Jewish religious texts and practices. Fast forward to the late 19th century, a remarkable revival of Hebrew took place, driven by Eliezer ben Yehuda and Zionist leaders who envisioned a united Jewish homeland. Today, Hebrew is not only the official language of Israel, but also a thriving mother tongue for millions. From ancient scrolls to vibrant Israeli cities, Hebrew's transformation from a dormant language to a living one is a profound example of cultural determination. Hebrew's revival shows how languages can adapt and evolve, bridging ancient beliefs and modern life in a seamless continuum. 3. Greek, from Homer to modern Greece. Greek is another language with ancient roots, dating back over 3,400 years to the time of the Mycenaean civilization. As the language of great philosophers like Socrates and Plato, Greek influenced Western civilization profoundly, contributing to fields such as philosophy, science, and the arts. Today, modern Greek continues to be spoken by around 13 million people, primarily in Greece and Cyprus. The continuity of Greek is evident in places like Athens, where you can walk through ruins of ancient temples while hearing people speak a language that has evolved but retains its classical essence. Greek speakers still read Homer's Iliad and Odyssey, experiencing the same linguistic beauty that resonated in ancient times. Modern Greek poetry and literature also draw inspiration from ancient myths and history, illustrating how the language has adapted yet remained tethered to its origins. 4. Chinese, a language of dynasties and innovation. Mandarin Chinese, one of the oldest continuously used languages, has a history dating back over 3,000 years. Chinese characters have preserved the language across centuries and dynasties, holding the essence of ancient Chinese thought, philosophy, and spirituality. Today, Mandarin is the most widely spoken language globally, with over 1 billion speakers, and has become a powerful tool of diplomacy, trade, and culture. A striking example of Mandarin's lasting impact is seen in traditional calligraphy, where each character represents not just a word but an art form. Schools across China teach students the stories behind characters that reflect the ancient Chinese worldview. Calligraphy remains a respected tradition, symbolizing a connection to Confucian values and the philosophies that shape Chinese culture. This fusion of language and art serves as a testament to Mandarin's enduring beauty and historical significance. 5. Arabic, the language of poets and scholars. Arabic, dating back more than 1,500 years, emerged in the Arabian Peninsula and has since become one of the most widely spoken languages globally. It's the language of the Quran and has had a profound impact on Islamic culture, philosophy, and science. The spread of Arabic across the Middle East, North Africa, and beyond makes it a unifying language for millions, encompassing over 25 dialects and regional variations. A real-life illustration of Arabic's cultural depth can be seen in the Middle Eastern tradition of oral poetry, a practice that has persisted for centuries. In the United Arab Emirates, for instance, Bedouin communities continue to celebrate al-Nabati, a form of vernacular poetry that allows poets to speak on themes of love, nature, and social justice. Arabic's adaptability to both modern and classical forms of expression has preserved it as a revered language that honors its rich history while embracing contemporary life. 6. Sanskrit, the sacred language of the Vedas. Sanskrit, although not widely spoken in daily life, is one of the oldest known languages, dating back around 3,500 years. It is the language of Hindu scriptures, philosophical texts, and ancient Indian epics like the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. Despite its antiquity, Sanskrit continues to be taught and studied around the world for its cultural, spiritual, and linguistic significance. In modern-day India, efforts to revive spoken Sanskrit have led to the establishment of Sanskrit-speaking villages, such as Matter in Karnataka. Here, Sanskrit is the main language of communication, showing how communities can breathe life into a historical language. Matter serves as a real-life example of how languages can transcend time, demonstrating the timelessness of Sanskrit and its role as a spiritual and philosophical anchor. A living legacy. The oldest languages still spoken today are more than linguistic relics. They are living legacies that embody centuries of human expression, wisdom, and resilience. Each of these languages has adapted, evolved, and in some cases been revived, reflecting the dedication of those who cherish and safeguard their heritage. From Tamil literature to Greek philosophy, each language offers a unique lens into the values and beliefs that shaped ancient societies and continue to inspire us today. In a world that often prioritizes the new over the old, these ancient languages remind us that history is not just preserved in museums or artifacts. It lives on in the words, sounds, and stories that connect us to our past and guide us into the future. Embracing these languages is not just a nod to tradition. It's a celebration of human diversity, resilience, and the universal desire to communicate, understand, and belong.